Okay, boys and girls, so this week I want to talk to you about making some fun Valentine cards for your family or your friends. In Leader and Me, we talk a lot about filling people's buckets, right? Deposits in their emotional bank account, making people feel good. And this is a great way to do it by telling somebody, hey, I really love you. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you did this for me. I'm so glad and so thankful that I have you in my life. So the trick here is going to be to do it any way you'd like. I am just going to throw out a bunch of different options and you can create your own Valentine's Day cards to share with family and friends. But of course, in order to make a Valentine's card, we have to know how to make a heart. Boys and girls, I hear so often, oh my goodness, I don't know how to make hearts. Hearts are hard. I think the easiest way to do it is to put 2 dots on your paper like this. And then from this dot, you're going to go up, around, and back down. Up, around, and back down. And look, if it doesn't line up, that's okay too. It still looks great. So once we practice that a few times, up, around, connect to your dot, up, around, connect to your dot, 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 up, around, connect back down, up, around, connect back down, like this. And we'll make, once you get the hang of it, then you don't even need to make your dots anymore. Make some big ones, we can make some little ones. We can make some kind of crooked ones, where one side's bigger than the other on purpose. And that's kind of fun too. Okay, now think about the different ways that we can decorate them and all the different ways you know to make lines, right? We know how to make dashed lines and dotted lines and scalloped edge lines and wavy lines, right? Well, we can just take these different lines and rearrange them and make a lot of fun different patterns, and that's going to really add to our card. So one of the things you might want to do on your outside edge, we know that that's called our scalloped edge, right? Where we just kind of do little half circles around. So you can do a little scalloped edge all the way around your heart. And then you can fill the center with something fun. Maybe you put the words love in there. Maybe you put be mine in there. Who knows? Something fun, something silly, right? Maybe we put a bunch of different hearts together and put them in a vase like they're flowers. So maybe you want to do love. You could do this, right? L-O-V-E. And break it up like that. You could even turn those letters into kind of chunky letter style, right? Something like that. We can put just simple little edges on our hearts like this. You could do little circles all around your outside edge. You could fill your inside of your heart with some diagonal stripes. You could make it raining love. You could do a cloud. Right? Do some bumpy bumps like this. And then from the cloud, little hearts can be falling down. Now, I would not suggest doing all of these on one card. Just pick an idea that you really like and then do it on a card. You could also do a banner. So a banner's really easy to do, boys and girls. You just put a curve and a curve like this. Connect them on the ends. And you could put a heart in the center, or again, you could write something like that in the center, right? And then we just go like this. 2 more kind of curvy lines coming out like that. And just put a triangle edge on it like this. Maybe you want to do a banner of hearts. Do big scalloped edges like this. And little tiny hearts. And that can be the whole edge of your card. Make it look like your hearts are hanging down in a row like this, right? Maybe you want to make it look like your heart is popping out of an envelope. I'll go back to this one here. I'll finish that up and we'll put an envelope on there. Well, I'll show you how to draw the envelope over here. So if you just take and you do a rectangle, like that. And then you do 2 sideways triangles like this. And a straight line between those 2 sideways triangles. And then you do a triangle up the top like that. It'll look like your envelope's open and maybe all these hearts are flying out of your envelope. Like this. Coming up out of that envelope. Or maybe you've got a little bear or something that's holding this Valentine, holding that heart, right? So you can draw an animal up behind. So maybe we put little hands here, like someone's holding that. And maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a hippopotamus. We'll put on a round snout this way, that way. Oh, I'm gonna make it a giraffe, actually. Let's do a little giraffe. It's got ears. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to fit them on here. I'm out of room on my doodle paper, boys and girls. Then we can make just a big long neck, just sort of heading right off the page like that, right? Could be our little giraffe holding on to the Valentine like that. And maybe you want to do a combination of things, right? You can draw a heart inside your heart. Do some lines around it this way, and then do some polka dots to fill your heart. Maybe you want to make a whole, like I said, like a vase, like with flowers coming out of your vase, right? So we can do 2 curved lines like this, and then we can go like that, and then we can put some hearts up here. Remember, if you want to do one heart behind another, you got to jump, come out the other side, wrap it back around again. Maybe do some kind of tilted on the side like this. Maybe there's one over here. Let's pop one right back there. Got lots of jumping to do here. One right in the front like that, disappearing. And then I can put their little stems on. Like they're all hanging out of the vase. And then I can go ahead and put the back of my vase on like that. All right. And what's really fun too is if you work all in black and white and then just do like a little bit of pink or red. So if I work all in black and white, and then I just put that little bit of, just a little touch of red right here. Right, so fun. Just a little bit. That. You can create some really fun homemade Valentines for your family and friends. You can even do, I'm going to take a piece of paper. You can just do a really simple heart in the center. And put a crooked frame around it like this. And then follow that around again. And then fill this up with little tiny lines like that. As simple as that can make the most lovely little Valentine card, and you can fill somebody's bucket with it. Or maybe you do a whole row of, we can put some arrows going through our heart, right? Like that. We could do, make it look like hearts are dripping down. And just fill a whole page, and then we can do maybe even some little flowers. Just put on a circle with some circles around it like this. Wavy line and a heart. Come back around. Flower. Heart, and keep moving down our paper like that. Lots and lots and lots of ideas that you can do by just making some simple hearts, thinking about the different kinds of lines that we have, wavy, dashed, dotted, right? Scalloped edge, and just combine those different lines with a couple of different sized hearts, some more even hearts. Like I said, you can do some uneven hearts like that and just have lots and lots of fun. Can't wait to see your lovely Valentine's Day cards, and don't forget to give them away. That's the best part about making the Valentine's Day cards and filling someone's bucket. Enjoy.